and welcome back to Banishers Ghost of New Eden. Today we're just going to continue from where we left off, which means we're about to meet a witch called Ceridian.
I had no when to go. Does that make sense?
Time lays traps for the dead. It's never fair.
His voice was a beacon. The light in the darkness that led me back to me. And to the world.
You have a powerful connection, you two. Or will have. Or had. Possibly all three. And here he is, the other Banisher. Greetings.
Wow, he's tall.
Come, sit. It's been too long.
Have we met?
Of course we have. Just now. Also later. Decades ago. Never mind. It's good to see you, Red McRae.
I told her our story. I hope you don't mind.
Such an ordeal. I'm so very sorry you have to go through it. How hard it must be for you both.
Thank you.
But now you're here together, and I'm glad. Because you'll only be able to end this together.
Why have we found so little native presence in New Eden?
They have been here, but they have never settled. Wise men and women know that the region, the Maya Marshes especially, are rotten.
Is that why you settled here?
Here, the hem is thin and frail, and the Maya rich in agitated spirits. It is also secluded and hard to find. Both excellent reasons to remain. Here, we may hide away and mend the hem.
We must reclaim Antea's body, but Seeker tells us the meeting house can't be reached. The fog cannot be crossed.
Seeker is right. The fog is the nightmare.
The nightmare makes the fog, you mean?
The fog is the nightmare. The nightmare is the fog. Each grows the other as their influence strengthens. It taints everyone, all through New Eden. It clouds their minds and distorts their vision. But you have already cleared the Darkwoods. The work has begun. It must continue.
And I'm kinda excited to see why the nightmare haunts the lands. I know he said that the fog and the nightmare gives each other powers, or fuel each other. But yeah, I'm really excited to see where that nightmare comes from. As I've mentioned earlier, I have a suspicion that Deborah, which we met in the last stream, or a couple of videos ago, if you're watching this on YouTube, or Deborah, yeah. Now I'm kinda stumbling in words here, probably a little bit because I'm starting to get a little bit tired, so I should probably get some water, which it seems like I have forgotten through the whole gameplay here. So before we proceed, I'm definitely going to get some water. But yeah, as I said earlier, there is a suspicion there that Deborah and the nightmare might somehow be connected. Mostly because of appearance. And I'm kind of excited to see if there are other clues that goes or leads that way.
Who are you exactly? Who is Seeker?
We, Banisher, are witches.
Aye, that much I knew. Ceridian. Name sounds very familiar.
To a Scotsman, it should. Once, a long time ago, I too was named Seeker. An old friend called me Ceridian. Little Seeker, he said.
Serahine, aye.
When I needed a new name, I took the one he'd given me. Or at least a form of it that fits my tongue. Ceridian fits me well, I think.
You brought us here. Why?
You have many questions, and I have little time. I have a few breaths left yet, but yes, this is the twilight. Still, after the darkness comes the dawn.
You're dying.
Soon I'll be one with the trees, root and bark. But that is not why I asked you here. Dearest dears, the path ahead is yet unclear. But know this. If you are to defeat the nightmare, your hearts must be open. Open, of course, to each other. No barriers. Your bond must be strong.
How can we defeat it?
How can we even begin to match its power?
You surrender unconditionally to each other. When you died, dear Antea, New Eden crumbled, but some yet live. Seek them out, help them.
The nightmare won't like that.
No, you are, after all, a threat to her existence. And rightly so. She believes you cannot reach into her domain. She is wrong. There is a way. The Void, a dreadful place beneath both the incarnate and the invisible. When you have learned to walk the Void, you may use it to enter the nightmare's den. First, you must free the people of New Eden from her grip.
What is this void? If there's a place beneath the incarnate and the invisible, this is the first I've heard of it.
Now you have, and not before time. That's enough for now.
Is it safe? What will we find there?
Who knows what you'll find? It ebbs and flows, expands and contracts, twists and turns, but you won't find safety. In the Void, safe has no meaning. Just know this. The moment you enter it, you must escape. In places, the Void is breached. Follow the beacons. Do not stray, and all will be well. Our Seeker crafted you a tuning key. With it, you may open the breach. Don't linger. Time is fickle.
The nightmare in the meeting house was by far the most powerful ghost I've ever faced. From where did it come?
Unforgiving wrath is a bottomless well for vengeful spirits. But in this case, I suspect an even more vile source involved.
Okay.
What do you know of Deborah?
Not much. I have avoided the people of New Eden for decades. I do know she was tried for witchcraft.
Was she a witch? Was she one of yours?
Would it matter if she was? She was no witch. She was a woman, a victim of the basest of human fears.
Oh my god. If that is true, from what we know about her already, he was Kate's girlfriend, and if he died because of people's fears and not because he was a witch, then I dread to think of why he died. Because that is really terrible to think of. That he might maybe have died because he was gay. But yeah, I guess we're going to figure out more about that during the game eventually, if that was the motivation for her death.
We know the beast was linked to the nightmare. We're not so clear on how.
Through the beast, the nightmare inflicted its curse upon the settlers. The beast was its avatar. I'm sure it has others.
What are they exactly?
They are manifestations of her power. They may also represent her only weakness. The nightmare's spirit was shattered by the violence that created it. Properly studied, the pieces may provide the key to lifting her curse.
By the beach as I drowned, you sent Seeker to find me. How did you know where to look?
Are you asking an old hedge witch how she knows what goes on in her own garden? The woods and rivers are full of friendly claws, and feathers and scales. I always know what I need to know.
I guess that's the best answer we can expect.
It is the best of all those I've tried, dearest dears.
Would a hedge witch have something interesting in her swamps for a banisher?
I always have, and I always will.
Oh my god. Okay. We don't have that much to sell at this point.
Thank you, Ceridian. We'll be off.
Before you leave, tell me, what did you choose?
What do you mean?
Each of you made a promise to the other. What was it? What did you choose?
I chose to go.
How difficult it must be to follow this path. The greatest of the great mysteries elude us all. But have faith. For there to be peace, there must be an ending. The tuning key is on the table. In the void, it will protect you. Seeker waits at the pool to show you the way.
Funny looking spinning wheel. Do you weave with it?
Of course. I weave essence, Red McRae.
Table.
Help
Just
yourself and take all the help you need.
tuning key. Okay. Is there anything more in here? Just between the runes, there are scribbled notes. Find on the left the house of Hades, the invisible god of dead. Dead or dead. A spring, Leti, the lake of oblivion, and nearby a white cypress rising. Do not approach the sword. A second sword you'll find cold water flowing from a lake. Oh god, that is a little bit more difficult name. Mosine. Or if I would have just said it without mentioning the M, Nemosine. Goddess of memory, God stand before it. Say, I am a son of the earth and of the starry sky, of celestial race, and you too know this. And from that moment, with a pantheon of heroes, you shall be sovereign. Cute. Better Persephone dancing across the hem and back. Then Dionysus wants to go and wants to return. Then again, better Orpheus than Eurydice. Bid the soul of Orpheus sing such notes as warbled to the string, drew iron tears down Pluto's cheek, and made hell grant what love did seek. Is million their best? Not impressed. What adults? A thing is a thing when it is countable. The first order is in numbers. Diano? Physics is made of things unlimited and things limiting, both the cosmos as a whole and everything in it. Philolaus? Unlimited things cannot be counted, so things are by their nature both countable and uncountable. I hate this. An image of two overlapping circles. The vesica piscis. With the intersection of two circles identical creates the doorway.
Witchery. Feels unnatural.
dangerous.
Banishing, of course, is famously safe.
Was that the one we just read? Yes. The other one. Dear old child, if you ever fulfill your destiny and choose to leave New Eden, remember that there will always be a place for you in the belly of the moon. Until then, may this humble book by yours truly remind you that you have many hidden sisters. Madre. So, are we done?
Over here, Banishers. By the pool.
Ceridian gave us a tuning key. Now I know how you pull your little disappearing trick.
It's no trick. It's what we do to survive. Too many bastards out there was dead.
This must be one of the breaches Ceridian mentioned.
Yes. This is a void breach. But yours are a little further down, in the cave. You'll see. This one is special. It's the last and only way into New Eden Town since the bridge burned down.
We could go back to New Eden right now?
Why would you want to do that? The nightmare is strong. She has New Eden by the proverbials. Loosen her grasp, and maybe, just maybe, you can walk through that breach and live.
All right. We get it.
You have your tuning key. Hold on to it for dear life.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Once through the breach, there's no turning back. Keep going and don't look back.
Void walking. Can you tell me more about it?
I use it to leap from one breach to another, as Ceridian taught me. I don't dally, nor should you.
Why not?
The void is terra incognita. I suspect Ceridian knows, but isn't saying. Bad sign, that. Very bad sign.
I'm curious. What do you think of the nightmare yourself?
I think the nightmare is the child of our father's iniquities. And of our own sins, too.
Do you admire it?
I fear it. But I accept its wrath, as I accept the rain. And New Eden surely deserves the flood.
Tell me about yourself, Seeker.
How do I put this politely? No.
Okay. Try again.
Tell me about yourself, Seeker.
How do I put this politely? No.
Why not?
So, who's Deborah?
I know no Deborah. I don't think I've ever known a Deborah.
We'll be going. Hope to talk again soon.
Yes. I do so enjoy our little chats across the hem.
Oh god.
I suppose we'll come back to this one eventually.
This
Can't wait, can you?
could quickly become more interesting than the first thought. Anyways, that is clearly not a place to get into the voyage. so let's just take a stroll. And I'm confused. So it's up on the mountains here. It seems like I might be able to climb up there, but the big question is, can we eventually get over there from that point?
If wisps didn't come back to bite, I'd almost feel sorry for these ones being caged. What are spirit snares doing out here?
I believe we should come to terms with the fact that New Eden brims with demonologist craft.
Oh god. Nah, that wasn't the right button.
Is this Seeker's Cave?
Only one way to find out.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's definitely the Seeker's Cave. Ceridian prepared everything you'll need for the ritual. Take them, and next time, get your own ingredients, Seeker. Mossy polypore, green hellspore. Let's go.
God, where are we?
Remember what we were told. Follow the beacons. Move fast. No looking back.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Oh my god, where are we? Just as he said it. Oh wow. This is different.
This place looks barren. Lifeless.
This is the realm of the dead. This is the underworld.
Let's not linger.
Or limbo, I would rather say. Oh my god, that laugh.
Did you hear that?
Yes, keep moving. There, a way out.
What the... What is going on?
I know that voice from long ago. I banished its owner.
What does that mean?
It means we must leave, now.
Sister? Why do I have a feeling we're talking about Antia's sister?
The next beacon is dead. Something's wrong. Well, what new abomination is this?
I'd say a sorrow used as a Cerberus. That's unheard of. There's it. Stand fast. It's almost done. Aim at the pillars.
Fuck. Fuck.
Heads up!
Come on.
Ready and waiting. Time to release these poor souls.
From what hold did this horror crawl?
I don't know, but we need to go.
Perform ritual. Just going to try. That didn't help.
Oh, shite.
I got a little bit curious
Was supposed to get us through unnoticed.
I don't know.
when we were in there about who that laugh eventually belonged to. So there, it was therefore I chose to do another ritual before trying to get out. But with that, I think it's time to end for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video or stream. Bye guys!